Now that my garden is all thriving and it has all this diversity in it, beautiful birds are like starting to come hang out with me. I swear this one is like Nikki's soul reincarnated into this beautiful black bird. I'm like, Nikki, look at it. Aw, so pretty. So this is my purple cabbage, and it like never did anything. Maybe I just planted it too late, or maybe it is gonna do something, because cabbages do okay in like full sun, I noticed, for a little bit, as opposed to like a spinach or a lettuce. So we'll see. I'm still waiting on it. It's like a big old thing. It's me standing next to it. And it's really pretty. So regardless, I know my chickens will be able to eat it. So that's good. And it brings beauty to the garden. And yeah. So we'll see. I'm still waiting. Little fun fact I picked up is you can eat grape leaves. So this right here is my cabbage, and it flowered. And what I've noticed is that if you leave some of your, older plant or plants that maybe aren't in season, that you're not trying to grow right now at this time of year, that you didn't use, you go ahead and let them go to flower. If they're heirloom, you could A, collect the seeds, B, use them at will for your chickens. That's what I do. Like, I'll pick one a day and give them to my chickens, or I'll even like replant it in the chicken coop just to give the chickens like something to do. I have a small amount of chickens. I have 5, so it's fun for them to come pick at the plant, and then sometimes they last a couple days, couple weeks. Like, I have some back there that are just like a stick, but they're still back there. They might grow like some leaves on them, and then the chickens peck at them. But the chickens get bored too, so they like to have things to do, and that's fun for them. And I noticed a lot of the older plants that aren't in season are like your weaker plants. They're dying off. They have all the aphids on them. Like, let me see if I can find one for you. Okay, so this is like an older kale. I've had it here for a while, and it's kind of dying off, but look at this. Oops. Okay, so you see there's bugs and stuff on here. Well, I'll end up picking this plant. It's next to like a bunch of beets. I have a dandelion I allowed to continue growing here. And the dandelion has a bunch of bugs on it too. So I don't have bugs on my beets and stuff. If I do, it's minimal. So they like the old dead and dying plants. The bugs do. Look at that. There's just so much. And so, like, my newer baby plants, they're doing fine. Like, the bugs are just destroying the older plants that are out of season. So it's almost like nature's doing the work for you, right? And so I'm not going to leave them in here super long, to continue growing the colony of bugs. But I'll pull it and I'll give it to my chickens, and they love it. Obviously, it has bugs on it. They love any brassica. They love any kale. This is a kale. A kale that's went to flower. It's been here a little too long. And so, I'll just plant new seeds and grow a new kale plant. But yeah, so your older plants, you don't have to just pick them. You could grab them, throw them in your compost. You could give them to your chickens. You can leave them if they have flowers, because it'll attract your bees. And by the time they get covered in bugs, I'm just going to give it to my chickens, But that's my method. Just want to show you one more thing I added to the garden. And it's this beautiful chime I got. And I got it from Costco. It was a pretty good deal, actually. But honestly, I can't truly say that unless I did my research and know who made it and where it came from. I thought it said made in the USA, but I'm gonna have to recheck that. But yeah, it's probably better before you make purchases to see who makes them and if they're sustainable. Trying to get a little bit better at that. We weren't exactly socialized to do these things, but we need to start socializing ourselves and socializing our children to be more aware of like where stuff comes from and the environmental impact that it has. So, I mean, it's made of metal and wood, so I think it's okay, but like, I don't know. I should probably do that research and take my own advice. But yeah, like, subscribe. Love y'all. Bye.